Cancer, Sun, Moon, Rising. I'm Christy Forsyth with Clarity by Christy. I am a soul therapist and an intuitive that connects with the angelic energy, and I help the helpers, the light bringers, and the soulpreneurs of this world to live their most magical life. So if that's you, first of all, make sure you hit that subscribe button with the bell so that you get notifications for all of the videos that I'm sharing here on the channel. I think that if that's you, you're really going to connect with what I'm sharing here. We are going to be diving in today into your 2020, what to expect, what overarching themes can you expect, what messages do the angels have for you, and I'm going to do this a little bit differently than I've been doing my monthly readings. We're going to be diving into different categories, kind of breaking it down into different categories of what you might expect in those categories throughout the year. So let's dive in. Let's start first with your overarching theme that you can expect through this month. So the first card that I have here is, or throughout the year, not the month, is the Ego card reverse. Okay, so this is you keeping yourself stuck through your ego. This is you spending a little bit too much time focusing on that ego, focusing on that fear-based way of viewing the world, focusing on feeling bad about yourself, focusing on things that just really don't matter that much to your soul, okay? This is about moving out of the ego, letting yourself step out of this sense of entrapment. I feel like it's like you feel like you're so stuck. You feel like you can't do things. You feel like you don't have the confidence to make it happen. You feel like a failure in some ways. I don't know, like there's just something where like that ego is just holding you back in so many ways, and that's just not the truth. You're not as stuck as you think you are, and you're way more amazing than you're seeing yourself as. So it's time to move forward. It's time to listen to your soul, to let your soul guide you, and your soul will feel light. Your soul won't feel like fear, and it's time to focus on the things that really matter. Maybe you've been focusing on things that just don't matter too much, like too many material things, or being too focused on worrying about having material things, or trying to have too much material things and feeling as though like that's just not fulfilling you, because it's not. It doesn't really matter. Some of the things can make things a little bit nicer, but at the end of the day, it's really not going to feed your soul. So paying attention to what is feeding your soul and putting your time and your energy into that. And I really think that's going to help you to feel like you're moving forward as you progress throughout the year. And then we have the 5 of Air card. Okay, so this is like you recognizing some choices from your past, or some choices that maybe have begun in the beginning of this year have not served you, okay? That it's been an unwise choice, that you trusted the wrong person, that you trusted yourself to make a decision that wasn't the best decision for you. And maybe part of you knew that, but this is you getting really clear on that. This is you understanding somebody in your life or a situation in life for what it really is. This is a light being shown on the situation and really showing you what people's motives really were, or what this opportunity that didn't work out very well, or what the situation really is and how it doesn't serve you. So I really feel like you're going to be getting clear on that as you go through this year. So if you start to get clear on that, try not to ignore it. Try to honor that voice that's trying to show you, because I think you'll save yourself a lot of grief if you can do that. If you can just kind of honor, you know what, I made a mistake, or this person isn't who I thought they were, or this situation isn't what I thought it was, this opportunity isn't what I thought it was, and I'm just gonna forgive myself, and I'm gonna do what I need to do to release that from my life and move forward, and minimize the amount of beating yourself up over it as possible. Learn the lesson and move forward, okay? And then the next category we're going to take a look at is the self and health category, okay? So this is how you're feeling, overall self, overall well-being, and your health, okay? So I do see you connecting with your light this year. The star card is beautiful. The star is happy. She's shining. She or he is, feeling good about their life. They feel like they're on the right path. You're finally just really connected with that light. You're on the right path. And whatever it is that you've been focusing on, you're in this place where you can make feel good about the decisions you're making, and you can be optimistic about your future. So I do feel that coming. If you're not seeing this at the beginning of the year, I do feel like you're going to be working towards this, and I see joy, I see happiness coming in for you. So this is a beautiful card for your overall self. And then we have the Four of Fire. Okay, so I think that this is reversed. So I think that you're going to be taking a look at these foundations that you have in your life. I think you're going to be taking a look at the work that you're doing, and some of the cards that I see coming up are really supporting this, that I think there's going to be some major shifts in regard to work for you. I think you might be taking a look at home life. You know, is this really the situation that I want at home? Is this really the relationship that I want in my life? Is this really the job that I want in my life? Just not really feeling content with the way that things are, and feeling like you need to make some changes. And I feel like this is going to help you with becoming the star, but I also feel like you find some of this star energy even before you get to this. Okay, so I don't think like you have to have this all figured out in order to connect with that star energy. I think it's, you connect with that star energy and you start vibrating higher, and you're like, wait a minute, I've got to make some changes. I've got to do some things that are important for me to do to get to that next level of happiness and joy and success in my life. And so that brings us to work and life's work. So this may be getting what you're getting paid for. This may be just your life's purpose and how you use that, how you offer that here in this world. Okay, so let's take a look at the themes for that. So again, changes are coming. Here we have the Renewal card, and this is the same as the Death card in traditional tarot. This is like, it's time to move in a new direction. This is you really evaluating where you're at with things, and I feel like this is a major shift. Like, I don't feel like for a lot of you that this is going to be, you know, just a few little tweaks and your job is, you know, if things are feeling better. This feels like a major shift, like a totally different job, a totally different career, a totally different focus in your life. Really big changes coming here, but I think that it's all for the better. I think that it's all for you connecting and being more happy in your life. I think like some things that you've done in the past, like, have made you happy before, but they're not making you happy now. And I think that's going to be progressively shown to you throughout this year. And we have the Ace of Earth, okay? So whatever it is that you decide to shift into, whatever changes you make that are more in alignment with where you're at now, is going to bring in money, opportunities. It's going to be flowing. So this is a really nice energy around that. So this shift is going to just open the floodgates. Ace of Earth, Earth is connected to Pentacles. Pentacles are money, opportunities, abundance. So this is bringing in really good thing. It even says the inflow of abundance, a promising business venture, important documents or contracts. Okay, so there may be an important contract that leads to bigger opportunities, more money, whatever. So be on the lookout for some new things to be showing up, and don't let yourself get stuck in your ways or stuck in having to do things the way that you've been doing them, because I think there's going to be some big shakeups in regard to work. Now let's take a look at relationships and love, okay? So relationships and love, Four of Water, I think you're going to feel a little bored. You know, this is like, this can be romantic relationships, this can be friends and family, any relationships in your life. So you may find yourself just kind of feeling discontent, bored. This is really saying to me, like, open your eyes. You've got some amazing people in your life. You've got some possibilities in your life. You know, this is a situation, for example, like if you are not in a relationship, this is a kind of energy where your soulmate is like right in front of you and you didn't even realize it until all of a sudden you do, and then you realize it. But it's a matter of opening your eyes and stepping out of your own way, not being so stuck in your ways that you can't recognize what's right in front of you. So there's very much that energy. If you're like, oh, I really want this kind of a friend in my life, or I really want, you know, this opportunity in relation to my relationships, I really want to make these changes, or whatever it is, understand that that is showing up for you, and you just have to recognize it. You have to look for it in your life. So set your intentions, watch it show up, but keep your eyes open for that to come. And don't be so focused on the past. Don't be so focused on old relationships or old ways of being or old things that you've wanted in your life that maybe you don't even really want anymore, that it prevents you from seeing what's right in front of you. The next card that we have here is the Two of Fire, okay? So this is a great energy around relationships too, right? 2 is the ideal relationship number. This is saying to me that relationships, once you open your eyes, are going to be great. You know, you're feeling like you are in a fantastic partnership. So sometimes the Two of Fire is a work relationship, right? So you may find yourself just finding that ultimate business partner for you this year with all the work changes that you're going to be making. Or you may find yourself really connecting with somebody in regard to love that's with the Two of Fire, like to me, that's not like a whirlwind romance energy, but it's a beautiful, solid energy. It's like, there is fire, there is passion, but it's just also very solid and grounded as well. So it's a really nice energy. It's a positive, good for you partnership. Or this could be, you know, soul family connections, that these people that you've just wanted in your life for so long are finally showing up and being what it is that you have been needing. So this is great. And this is also saying you've come into your own, you know. I think that you've done a lot of work around relationships, and you're finally understanding some important things about yourself that help you to have these more ideal relationships in your life. Now, the next category that we are going to take a look at is money and finances and abundance, opportunities, all of that stuff, anything in that abundance area, okay? So, I mean, again, money looks good. We have the Six of Fire. This is about victory. This is like feeling like you fought a war, but you're coming back victorious, and you're being celebrated. In this case, you're being celebrated in the form of abundance, opportunities, money, these kind of things, public recognition or awards, you know. So you might win some kind of big award that has some money attached to it or something as well. So be on the lookout for that. I feel like really good success in regard to money. But here's the thing, is we have the Sun reversed, okay? So I think that only comes when you're doing the things that light you up, when you are really asking yourself, what lights you up, what really is making you happy. And again, not being so stuck in the past and the things that you've done in the past that you're holding yourself back from moving forward. You've got to do some different things here. You've got to shake some things up here, I think, and pay attention to what's lighting you up, what's making you feel good, because that is going to be where the money is for you. So the last category is, where's your thinking at? You know, how are you viewing the world? How are you viewing yourself? So let's take a look at those. We have the Knight of Fire. Okay, so I do feel like sometimes through your thoughts, you may be in a bit of a crisis mode. You may be feeling a little panicked. You may be feeling overwhelmed. You may be feeling like you're struggling. I don't feel like this is like going to last for any extended periods of time. And, you know, just use whatever coping strategies you have available to you to bring you back down to earth, because this is really just fear taking over. This is not the reality. You have some really amazing things going on for you, and I think that through these experiences, it's helping you to gain more control over your thoughts, to help yourself to work on that thinking and to improve your way of seeing the world in a way that's going to be beneficial to you, both in how you feel and also in how you're manifesting things. Because when we're feeling better, when we're feeling more calm and at peace, we are manifesting even better things. And then we have the Magician, okay? So this is reversed. So I do feel like maybe you're not feeling quite ready for some things. You're maybe not feeling that confident in yourself. You're not really feeling like you have what it takes to do the things that your soul is calling for. And this is just really saying you do have what it takes, and you've got to go for it. You've got to push through this discomfort. You've got to push through this self-doubt and go for it anyway, because you can do it. And I think on the other side of this, you're going to find, wow, I really did that, and wow, I was successful with that. So I think you're going to be really thankful for that on the other side of this. So believe in yourself, okay? And trust that you have everything within you to do this. This is your best life path, and your soul would not be calling for something that you're not able to do, or that you're not able to find success, growth, or learning through. So keep that in mind, okay? I'm Christy Forsyth with Clarity by Christy. If you want to learn more about me or about clarity, you can check me out at discoveryourawakening.com. And if you guys like this video, make sure you hit that like button. I love to hear from you in comments below. And if you haven't subscribed yet, make sure you hit that subscribe button with the bell. I really appreciate your support here on the channel. Thank you so much, and I will see you soon with another video. Take care, guys.